Alright, here we go. Video 2 of drawing right and left. So here I'm doing something a little bit different than the last video, but I'm still pretty much doodling or scribbling, and I don't really have anything in mind here as far as what I actually want to draw. It's more of just kind of like a wandering exercise, I suppose. But for what I'm doing here specifically, I'm taking note of things like differences in hand strength, coordination, and keeping track of what both hands are doing with my eyes. So in other upcoming videos it might be a little bit more pronounced, but you can see here sometimes that my left hand tends to lag a little bit, and that mostly has to do with hand strength and muscle memory, where I've been using my right hand as my dominant hand for so long that it just ends up taking the majority of my focus once in a while. One of the other major habits that I've noticed is the tendency to draw symmetrically, unintentionally, with both the right and the left, to where both are just kind of mirroring each other. And the further away the two pen tips are from each other, the harder it is to control the drawing. Specifically, that has to do with my eyes, to where if the pen tips are close to each other, then it's more like my eyes are focused on a singular point, whereas if the pen tips are further away from each other, it's almost like I have to look at two different places at the same time. But the struggles relating to that will be more evident in upcoming videos. As far as filming, I think I'll need to be a little bit more careful that my hands aren't in the way sometimes, especially when I'm using both hands. One of the things that's important for me to try to document is the way I'm holding the pens, especially in my left hand, so I can go back and look at it later if I want to. Another thing that I'll be paying more attention to in future videos is the distance between the pen tips and how that distance varies depending on the type of pen strokes being made. But in this video, I'm mainly just drawing some blobs or little circle patterns, and at the end there's a comparison of the steadiness and accuracy between my right and left hand, which includes attempting to draw something different with each hand at the same time. In this case, circles and short lines. But that's about it for now for video 2 of drawing right and left.